Everything started with a phone call to Kyle that worked with you guys. He came out, we were going over numbers, and I had so many questions because I had no idea. This is my first property on the water, and I work with constructions also, so I had so many questions and things that I didn't know about this, and he was able to answer most of the questions I had. Going back and forth, we sat down, he gave me a quote for everything. I also went through other companies trying to see what they have to say about numbers, so I had 3 more quotes. Quotes came with more expensive, less expensive, but they were not clear. When I look at the quotes, I was looking and said, oh, what about this, what about that? And I like to see numbers, but I like to see what does that mean. So I went one by one, line by line, which Dock Express had the line by line item, and that made me feel more comfortable with. So we went back and forth, we had just a few lines, and I decided to follow up with Dock Express. Team is so many of them to name that it's unfair if I start to name one and another. It started with the demo. They came over here, they showed up, it was December 26th. I was not expecting anyone until probably February or something like that. And then they showed up. I remember I was in the kitchen and I heard a loud noise, a bang. I said, what the is going on? Let me go out and see. I got here, it was a big, massive barge over here. So they were here. Oh, we are here to start your project on December 26th. So by January 1st, they had everything demoed. Actually, it was a day. The next day, everything was demoed. They brought the piles, they brought everything. By January 1st, the barge was gone and they start the second phase. That's when I met the other crew that came out, which was super amazing. Answered all the questions, because at that point, with the structural and everything, I had so many questions. Everything was answered, no problem. I was like surprised with the time and the speed and everything. Yeah, every day everybody was working here. They didn't stop for anything. I always had my boat in the marina, and now the favorite part is like, it's all here. If I snap my finger, I can press a button, get my boat in the water, and go. When I come back, the same thing. Get my boat over here, snap a finger, press a button, and the boat gets right up. Boom, I'm done. I don't have to drive back and forth from the marina, get everything here, load my car. Now I can just enjoy life, you know? It's easier like that.